Hello kids, welcome to my YouTube channel. Um, the title of the video is Don't Be an Angry Old Man or Woman, because that's the only two genders that exist now, according to Donald Trump. So unless you are a unicorn, of course, then give me your number. I think it's easy to get radicalized. Radicalized in your social media feed, your echo chamber, regurgitating whatever it is you're into. And why do we get radicalized? Why do we get radicalized? I think maybe there's some trauma. Maybe back in 2008, when we had the economic collapse, whatever they call it, people got their feelings hurt and had to blame somebody, and there was a wave of angry old men and women. And with social media creating that perfect echo chamber, the perfect storm, right, was set. And I wanted to make this video because just so much stuff going on, and this is unscripted and unrehearsed straight off the bat. Donald Trump has just been taken the seat as the President of the United States, and he released all the rioters from prison, and Ross Ulbricht just got out. Was it 12 years? 12 years. Now he's out. And I watched Donald Trump with all the tech guys, the new oligarchs. Is that a word? And I heard about the new Stargate. Stargate is an AI project. They're all warning us about AI, but also they got to stay ahead of the game with AI, right? Can't go quick enough, fast enough. So they're going to use this AI to cure cancer. They're going to map your DNA in 40 minutes and do custom vaccines. And I'm thinking these vaccines will be subscription based, because nothing is free in life. So you get the cure for cancer, but on a subscription you need your weekly vaccine. And I could imagine if you unsubscribe from these weekly vaccines, cancer will hit you harder than ever, right? And I fear that this cure for cancer will just bring in a tidal wave of even more poisonous food and beverages and lifestyles and toxins in the air, microplastics in the fish. Because now you can just subscribe to the cure of cancer, subscribe to perfect eyesight and a lush set of hair. Right? There'll be a whole list of things you can subscribe to for your weekly vaccines, all curated by this giant AI. Yes, that will do a quick calculation on your health insurance and the possibilities of you being of value to society. Yes, we must embrace this AI that we also told to fear by the same people that are pushing it forward, Should we be worried? No, we should not be worried. We should focus on the finer things in life. Family and friends, if you have any. If you're not scared them all away by being an angry old man or woman. Let's get a thumbs up for the microphone setup here, by the way, gentlemen. Things are moving quicker than I think most people can kind of stay tuned to follow what's going on. What's going on in healthcare? What's going on in finance? What's going on in tech news? What's going on in your local environment, right? And I just wish we weren't polarized as a human species. I think we're really meant to be a collective consciousness and not polarized. I think there's a possibility we could come to like a greater awakening and realize I like to use the analogy that we're like mushrooms. Mushrooms, there's that mycelium under the ground is really the mushroom, right? The actual little mushroom you see above ground is just the flower of this greater neural network, right? And I kind of see us humans the same. We pop out, but we're really part of a greater thing that we're not conscious about. We could be. And then we wouldn't be as petty, as polarized, because we just have the information we have, right? And I think now one education might not be enough. As you get through life and you grow up, you go to school, you think now you're ready to conquer the world. You might realize sooner than later that you need to re-educate yourself. The whole world is turned upside down, and your career has gone to the shitter, and now you need to reinvent yourself. And that's where some trauma, some tragedy might occur, and that's when I think it's easy to get radicalized, right? It's easy to get radicalized when you're under that pressure. And I think social media and this struggle to adapt to this pace of society. Society is at a pace. This is what I'm hearing, right? When I open up the media stream, the stream of media is moving so quick that my little human mushroom brain is finding it very difficult to adapt to everything. Stay on top of the game, right? With the latest and the greatest. Don't be an angry old man. Don't be an angry old woman. And I think a good start is taking a deep breath. Taking a deep breath and aligning your core and being serious about that. Yes. And then if something stresses you out, ask yourself, are you going to let this thing, whatever it is, look at the banality of the situation? Because mostly I would think that it's pretty benign, whatever it is that you're getting upset about. I see people getting upset, and usually I think there's no need to. And that's why I've chosen the title, Don't Be an Angry Old Man. Don't be an angry old woman. Because when you get to a certain age, you should have learned one thing, is that what are you going to let yourself get upset about? Right? What are you going to out of bounds because we don't agree, because we don't have the same information? Who does with all this information available? Who does? I think when I'm out, recently I've had the fortune to get work after work after work. I'm working, and after work I work a little bit more, lots of work, and it's with people, all kinds of people, and it's given me the freedom to be outside of my echo chamber, right? And apparently, people don't have the same information. People are different, and people get stressed out very easily, right? I think maybe I do too. I try not to. If I sense a little stress, I focus on the finer things in life, like breathing, right? Um, but yeah, I would like to see a world that becomes more like a collective consciousness. And I do worry, if I was to share a worry, if something that worries me is that I'm not sure, like our modern life is very complex, right? It's very complex. Now we're talking about AI and the cure to cancer. Very comfortable too, right? It's very comfortable uh, eating brownies, drinking lattes, watching Netflix, and having the remote control literally everything, right? Um, maybe all this tech is a greater future with more comforts, but I do worry that maybe it's not. Maybe all this complexity creates a kind of stress that we're not really meant to handle, right? Um, by the way, I do have, if Elon Musk is watching this video, I want to pitch this idea I have for his satellites. He should mount little mirrors on the satellites, right? And then on the phone, because where I'm at, it's cold. It's winter now, and I'll be honest with you, I'm getting a little bit depressed with all this grey weather. It's starting to get to me, boys and girls. It's getting to me. And that's what the title of the video, Don't Be an Angry Old Man. So it would help if he had mirrors on these satellites and he could like reflect some sun. Imagine that you could order sun from the satellites, reflection from, it's just an idea. I think it could work. It could work, right? And like just a couple of square meters of sunshine. Is that a good idea? Let's have it in the comments. It might just become a thing, right? Elon, call me, right? By the way, maybe don't call me because I he recently I'm just let's talk about Elon Musk. He claims to be many things, right? Recently, there's a lot of debacle. Is that a word? Regarding his gaming, right? He wants to convince the world that he's a champion at everything, which would make him kind of unhuman, godlike, right? And I feel like he's been pitching the idea that he's a world-class gamer, right? For some reason, I mean, he's proven himself as an entrepreneur. He's had success in various fields, but that's apparently not enough. Elon wants to convince us that he is a professional gamer or at the level of a professional gamer, and he's been streaming him playing computer games. And for any real gamer, it's very obvious that he bought these accounts and he's actually not aware of what he's doing in this game, right? Which I'm not sure his fans can handle, because they're very, very, what's the term? Like snowflakes, right? They get very upset if you criticize Elon Musk's and his ideas. They get upset, right? And then you get cancelled on Facebook, right? I've been asking questions for years. I've been trying to say, well, isn't he? I mean, he said this and that and this and that, and that's kind of you can't do that, right? And I just feel like at one point, people got to wake up and realize that most of all this that he's saying and doing is fucking bullshit, right? What, are we going to live on Mars? I don't think it's possible, gentlemen. There's radiation. I think even if you dig a hole in the ground up there, you cancer go right in the balls, right? But maybe AI can give you some kind of drop feed of injections, mDNA, whatever it's called, and you can just evolve as the cancer grows. You evolve with the cancer, and you turn into, you basically be this living cancer cyst tumor, a living cancer tumor on Mars. Is that the goal? Is that the goal, Elon? That we subscribe to injections and live as cancer tumors on Mars? Maybe it is. Maybe we get free internet and some of them goggles with just a constant flow of entertainment, and we find a way to live with it. It could be. These are kind of the things I've been thinking about here this evening. What else have I been thinking of? Maybe. I'm talking to my wife here, who's looks very nervous. Like, what is going on? Is my husband, is he losing it? Has he been radicalized again? Is this a new form for radicalization? What is he doing? Right? Maybe I'm going to run for mayor. Well, it's food for thought. It's food for thought. And I'm definitely not here to upset anyone. But buy Bitcoin before it's too late. Right? I think I'll finish it here. Yeah. Leave some comments, and maybe we'll be back tomorrow with another video continuing this conversation and some live streams, right? Because we don't want to be angry old men or angry old women. So exercise, right? Exercise, eat healthy, and save up for your cancer subscriptions, I guess, right? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just making it up. I really don't read the news. I really don't read the science leaflets and all that stuff. I just take my phone when I go to the toilet, and that's where I get all my information. 5 to 10 minutes a day on the toilet, scrolling through the phone. So take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, if you made it this far, dang, congratulations. I appreciate it. Right? So peace, love, and all the good stuff, right? I'm out. Bye-bye.